Well, enjoy Colorado. Right now, we're getting a lot of smoky mountain smoke because of all the mountain fires. I don't know what Colorado Springs is seeing, though.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, we forgot to do that. We need dust for the fingerprints. Can you flip it over?
There we go. Just kept missing.
There it is. Nice. Whoever left that package there will now know. But weather is beautiful. So for the week, how long are you going to be in the Colorado area? Right now we're seeing about 85-degree days, Monday till Friday. Nice. Well, that's you've like I said, you couldn't have asked for better weather. There will be a lot of smoke and smoky skies up in the mountains, but Springs is a lot of fun. Are you going to go to the Garden of the Gods and the Pikes Peak? Actually, I think the Pikes Peak is probably got snow. I wouldn't be surprised. Um, Time of year.
Maybe. I mean, depends if they got any moisture up there. So
We really haven't gotten a lot of moisture down here in Denver or up here. So you're going to go to the Garden of the Gods. Nice. Are you driving or are you flying? Helen Hunt Falls. We've been there.
yep.
Yep. Yep. Almost kick. I'm so out of shape. You're driving. Nice. That'll be good. You'll be a lot more mobile. Oh yeah, the thing at the sign of the cross. This one. This one. Now you started wrong. Is that important? Wow, that is not the sign of the cross for
No.
sure.
Because what?
It's this one, this one, this one, this one. Starts with the head, then to
Oh, well, we're done. We got what she needed.
the. Okay,
It's a
it really
tilted
was
square.
about the square. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like 10 hours to Colorado Springs, not too shabby. Yeah, it'll be one nice long day for you of drive. Hopefully, it's a good drive and a safe drive. So, will you be camping or will you stay in hotels? Or RVing? It's beautiful here. Definitely. I love Colorado. Chad's gotten a chance to. Sorry.
Stop yelling.
It did.
Yes, right.
Chad's gotten a chance to go out and do some hiking in the mountains.
You could have gone. Probably would have killed you in wink, but
So that's the thing. I can't. I need to build up to that again.
and the air has been so smoky that it's
Yeah, that's the problem. Is that we have had so much smoke from the fires in the mountains. One day we actually had ash falling down on our deck and outside because of all the smoke and the fires and the up in the northern Rocky Mountains. Are you going to go to the Cave of the Winds? In a hotel for 3 nights and then 2 nights in a cabin at Taylor Park. Nice. Sounds like a lot of fun. I was walking home yesterday and in the valley it was so smoky until we got up to a certain height. Wait, so there are forest fires where you are as well, Ebony? Awesome, Winkers. I'm so glad your sandwich was good. Just peanut butter and jelly?
Trying to have ramen at first.
Yeah, let's keep it simple on Sunday. Keep it simple. So I figured because you used to be Ebony Mountain, that there might be, not really, but you're close to the U.S. border. Okay, so you are near the U.S. border in Canada or some place with mountains. I'm thinking. Calgary, Alberta. Gotcha.
It's still a couple hours away.
But still, you can be influenced by the mountains. You can see them, probably. Okay, so you got Madeline Bouthane's.
No.
Yeah, further away, but not the worst drive I've ever done.
I don't remember doing this.
Oh, this is kind of interesting. Looking for a match.
Whoever's print that is, we don't have them in the database. I guess I'll try again later when we've got more prints.
BC has a lot of fires too, unfortunately. Yeah, it's been really rough this summer, especially, and especially because we've been so dry. We have gotten so little rain.
Yeah, we got some snow about a month ago.
Yeah, it was weird. We got
That
a
was
day
it.
of snow. And so one thing's nice for, at least for Immortal, is that she shouldn't have any snow. "11 fires in the province, according to my app." Yeah, shoot. Too many. Too many. Yeah, we've really limited the amount of time outside. Today I saw a warning on my phone that was saying we were in watch red, which means what did she say about watch what?
In my arduous search, I was trying to hack the way of my soul to the bent fermentation of the wood some fond of destiny. I wanted to reach the place of the sleeping beauty, in which some poets can see the queen of a lost kingdom. Desperate to find a way, I laid down the path of love and turned to a dream.
Okay. Might have done that. So it's saying the path of Ra, so that light between that and the...
The long line?
Yeah.
They murmur of the lady. Long ago her name was Isis, queen of the benevolent springs. Come to me, all you who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Others knew her as Magdalene with the celebrated vows of healing God. The initiated knew her to be the Lady of the Lake and Notre Dame de Croix. The circle is the ring, and the crown forms the diadem of the queen of the castle.
It's way over my head. Most are under control, but one is only just being held. Glad they're not out of control. I'm scared for the U.S. It's crazy looking at the forest fire map for America. Yeah, they're all along the west, and then right along the Rockies and everything. I don't really go outside, even outside without a mask on. I don't think that's enough, but I mean, so that we pretty much steer clear of the mountains for now. But you can't even see them. Some days they're just totally, the black smoke is totally obliterating.
Isis.
Isis Oberus was murdered and cut into many pieces. Isis scattered the pieces and put them back together. Healing
Symbol was the circle.
was the circle. We do have a circle in our stuff.
His number is 6.
I think it's that significant. It ought to tell you this is wow, black smoke. I've never seen it that bad here.
No, it's been white.
Dark clouds.
Okay, so we had.
Almost-
there's a Chandelier Blanche Fort.
Almost looks like it's raining, it's going to rain, is what it's like, but it's not. Oh, look at you now placed the circle. I'll be right back. Enjoy. Hello.
So we have something about a crown, and we have to kind of figure out the details about this. So, wait, let's go back to.
I know who we're reading today.
Maybe Billy Bob.
As long as he's still on. He said he was getting on.
Okay.
Bro, my boyfriend legitimately asked if I thought we had to wear a mask in Colorado, like a virus knows the borders. What the fuck?
Yeah. Oh, wait. We're in Colorado. You gotta stop there.
Or not.
Let's go up
Okay.
to Wyoming instead.
Here we go. Immortal Wishes boyfriend, wear a mask.
If anything, the smoke is bad.
Smoke is bad.
Yeah, I went hiking. I don't know. I think about 2 months ago. Even though I had a mask on, the air was really bad, and I ended up with a really bad headache for the rest of the day, and then got sick the next day.
Yeah. So that's my answer for you from a person who's sitting in Colorado. Wear a mask. Be wise. Have a mask. You'll need it for anywhere you go, any kind of food place, any stores.
Yeah, well, there's new Magnum.
Because the air quality is so bad,
Lady of the Lake,
you
Notre
would want to
Dame
wear a
Cross.
mask.
Is there another? Okay, so it highlights this. So we got this first part. So, okay.
Okay.
Long ago, her name was Isis Magdalene, Lady of the Lake. Okay, let's read this again.
Come to me, all you who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Others knew her as Magdalene, the celebrated vows of Queen God. The initiated knew her to be the Lady of the Lake in Notre Dame de Cross. The circle is the ring, and the crown forms the diadem of the Queen of the Castle.
It's a diadem.
Diadem is a crown, right? Where's the phone? Okay, here we go. What is a diadem?
Yeah, I have.
Here's what I found.
Type of crown, specifically an ornamental headband worn by monarchs and others, badge of royalty.
Yep.
Lady of the Lake. Okay, so we have. And they talk about Isis and things like that. Poussin's tomb. Talk about Magdalene.
Is that in the circle? Nice. Score.
Yeah, somebody's like I tried one like this or something, and then trying to figure out did it need to be like that or something, or
Doesn't it need to be on the points? So it doesn't quite match up. You expect the point to be on the other side. Maybe that's the triangle.
so we're talking about. Let's look around. L'Hermitage, et Les Bains.
See, now that one lines up a lot better. That's got at least three of the points on the map.
There's Poussin's tomb. And I think if there's something that's correct, it might.
It'll lock in place, right? Unless you didn't find the clue.
And
I think I need to enter points to lock the circle on the map. Perhaps the church pamphlet can help me figure out what those might be.
Okay, so look at the church pamphlet. That's that one up there. It's not the Le Serpent Rouge pamphlet. It's the church pamphlet.
Magdalene with the celebrated healing balm. The lake.
Sunrise on the feast day of Saint Mary Magdalene. I wonder if that's the path of Ra.
We've seen that.
It's a pamphlet with several Magdalens. Sunrise on the feast day of Saint Mary Magdalene.
Okay, we've already done that.
I wonder if that's the path of Ra.
Or I think we're close or something. So, because if you take a look at this, so the path of Ra.
Mm-hmm.
There are 4 statues of Magdalene with the skull and 4 names for Magdalene given in Pisces. Isis, Magdalene, Lady of the Lake, and Notre Dame de Croix. And the part about the circle forms the ring. It must be talking about locating the treasure geographically. Maybe there's some circle around here. This riddle is fascinating. There are 4 statues of Magdalene with the skull and 4 names for Magdalene given in Pisces. Isis, Magdalene, Lady of the Lake, and Notre Dame de Croix. And the part about the circle forms the ring. It must be talking about locating the treasure geographically.
What if you start the analysis? The Lady of the Lake is a mysterious female goddess or spirit who rose from the lake in order to hand King Arthur the sword Excalibur. Excalibur was a magical sword that gave Arthur the power to rule a kingdom. In that sense, the Lady of the Lake could be regarded as a muse or the guardian of Arthur. Her purpose or origins remain a mystery, but some stories have also linked her to the Grail, which King Arthur was to pursue in later quests. There's 20 sources, by the way.
No, it says source.
Okay. Notre Dame of the Cross. Queen of the World. One thing is, this thing can also send you off in the wrong place. But I think I was saying I was doing something about the cross, Notre Dame of the Cross, or something like that. Now this is the part that is going to be very hard to figure out.
Meridian Poussin's tomb.
See, the other point is like down by itself too. I don't know. That's a right point.
Then what we're trying to connect up.
Barely.
You know, like I said, there's even like a point there that's almost.
Well, what other connector points did you do? Okay. Well, I hope you have an amazing trip. Like I said, you can't ask for more beautiful weather. It's supposed to be 85 or so this week. No signs of rain, unfortunately, or fortunately. And for you, actually, when you're in the cabin, for sure. The weird thing is, if the hint says, look at the church pamphlet, and we've already done the line of the Ra, why wouldn't it move on to the next one? Move on to the next hint, please.
Okay, so enter points and put a point on the Magdalene churches. Saint Just et le Bezu, René le Chateau. Let's do it again. Bougark and Cotiza. How are you supposed to know that?
I have no idea, but maybe it's in the church pamphlet, like they were trying to say. Okay, there's Saint Julia DeBeck. Is that one of them?
Well, they either spelled it wrong or that's not it.
Okay.
Boobies! That's what happened. Boobies! No.
Mike Cade.
These are distraction, Mike Cade. Get your mind out of the booby mind.
Hey, Mike Cade. How you doing?
Early to be crazy. Husband is
Uh,
too late.
another one bites the dust. I don't care which one of you does it.
Bulgar. Saint Zaleb and Rene Lechateau, Bulgar, Bugark.
Oh, you're not even supposed to have a circle on the graph right now.
Saint Just.
Okay. Can we go to the pamphlet real quick and make sure that somewhere in the pamphlet doesn't say this? Like somewhere in the numbers there.
Oh, there's more pages.
I know they're attracted to me. I'm it's like, yeah, okay. Hey, it's me, yeah. It's a mortal wish.
Was it the statues themselves or the location that matters?
She's busy packing. She's going to Colorado.
I'm sure.
There you go. There you go. Saint Mary Magdalene. There's the
Okay.
there's the thing. There's the answer.
Statues and full names for Magdalene and Isis. I have a feeling those statues are important, but
Just
is it the
Saint.
statues themselves or the location that matters?
Okay.
So there's the answer. And they spelled it wrong. So start with Saint Just El Bizo, or right there. That's Bizo
Okay.
right there.
Yeah,
That's
have
your
one
point.
there.
Okay. And then
Oops.
okay. So the circle isn't that big.
1, 2, 3.
I know. I'm excited for them. Yeah, I was telling her to definitely make sure she brings a mask, because she's gonna need it. It's definitely. It takes this part is it takes a little bit, definitely, Ebony.
It's Magdalene's crown. I'll write those coordinates down.
Yay! And it was in the pamphlet. I was like, how? Because how else would you know? So we've got Computer Geek. We're geeking it.
Okay.
Serpent Rouge. Part.
Okay. Pure note with the image. Make a note.
Right. Always have a mask regardless. She was just wondering, her boyfriend was wondering if they needed a mask in Colorado, and the answer of that is yes. Your channel points are super unique. I love it. You've been looking through them? Just have to figure out which one you want to use. Mike was just an exercise. I've got a thing where I've got a cosplay coming on. I just don't know. I'm going to wait till Immortal Wishes back for sure. I'm not going to do it without her. So...
I'm ready. Does anyone want to go out? We could drive to the bar at my event.
Look at, she's changed. And she owns jeans.
Oh, she's busy with her research. She'll be in the room for... Oh, hey, Grace. Want to go to Wembley Town with us?
No, thank you.
See, told ya.
Maybe I'll hang out, kid.
We need you, right, Madeline?
Of course. Do come with us, please.
All right. Grace?
See ya. Don't work too hard. Get some dinner.
Oh, jerk! Talk about jerk! You want to talk to Signor Buccelli?
Good evening. Would you care for some wine? No, no, thank you. I may have some wine.
See, I don't get his role. And the other guy's the Vatican, so like, but he's not doing anything to solve any mysteries.
He has a so he has a
Big old glass
wine
of wine.
glass. Yeah.
I guess if we need to get his fingerprints again,
Maybe later.
doesn't anybody ever eat in this game?
Well, some people do. Hey, didn't they already have like
They had like Dijonais, petit Dijonais.
They already had food and now
That
they're
was their
eating again.
lunch. Maybe they're having dessert.
They still look a little shook up from this afternoon.
Maybe they're doing Netflix and a movie and chill.
Got some of that ice cream.
That's what they're doing. They're doing Netflix and chill.
Netflix doesn't exist yet.
One takes a vacation for ease, for comfort. What does one find?
Horrors. I mean horrors.
Oh. Isn't that in Paris?
What in France? Do like French you?
I do believe I'll be ill. Lily, please. Have some water. There's a good
Good. Yeah. Take a Prozac.
Sure.
Thanks a lot for stopping by. Not. Could you see your way out, please?
Well, can we yank real hard on that scarf?
They still look a little shook up from this afternoon.
Well, I love the little white scarf with the red and black outfit. Oh my god. When in doubt. But I feel like the third wheel of
Oh.
everybody. I mean, I'm the third wheel there, I'm the third wheel here.
Oh, he has a drinking glass.
He's got a glass. Okay, so finally we might get his fingerprints.
At least Buchanan has Amelia to keep him company. I don't have anything running to say that for
And they're gone. Looks like
We don't have. Do we have Estelle's fingerprints?
I don't think so.
So we have
That's curious. That didn't they just take the van because
maybe he got on his bike and the purple bike's gone too. So maybe Gabriel took his bike, and Mosley took his bike, and
research to do to keep tabs on people.
then she took her van. There's the poor chicken.
Gabe's the psychic one. The chicken.
Ah,
Which came first, the chicken or the egg?
can we pick it up? Take it further?
What was I watching the other day where they all of a sudden they broke into American Pickers, where the guy broke into the song about the chicken and the egg.
Okay. So he's drinking a water glass. He's drinking a wine glass.
Okay,
So,
water, wine, got it.
so
Water and wine. I'm guessing we're doing more fingerprints. 483 of 965.
So, what's next? Can't imagine what Jean does in the evening. Fact, I'm not sure.
Can we show up at the bar?
I suppose I'll be sick.
We don't even have a transportation, so we can't get to the bar at all.
There's someone at the desk already.
Boy, we sure made Grace feel like a third unwanted stepchild.
I have to go to my girl's daycare. And I think everybody notices.
That's compared to Madeline. Oh la la, Madeline. Hey Mel, I just wanted to let you know your audio's off. You speak and your mouth doesn't move for a couple seconds. Yeah, I know they messed around with that, and I gotta update the cam.
slightly out of sync, you mean?
Yeah, it's slightly out of sync for sure.
Now you can't tell if things are slightly out of sync.
If we wore a mask, my kid, would that be okay with you? If we wore a mask, my kid, would that be okay with you? Yeah, I gotta get that fixed. I tried to fix it.
On the feast day of Saint Mary Magdalene,
I don't have control of the keyboard. I'm guessing we need to go to the next part of the Serpent Rouge.
Focuses on the ministry of the heretics. The statue depicts the vision he has. Infant Christ. Lily represents.
Rep Lily. Fix your shit, Mel. Whoa.
Saint Anthony the Hermit, Hermitage. Longed for a life of quiet meditation, but he was forced to ever more remote locales to escape his growing followers. He fled to Lyons, Gaul, also in Languedoc, where he died. Saint Germain is a local saint from Pibroch, France. His stepmother starved her, beat her, and forced her to live with the sheep. Despite this cruelty, increasing illness, Germain remained loving and prayerful. This statue depicts the incident in which Germain was caught, her stepmother smuggling something in her apron. The mother grabbed the apron and found it contained flowers. That was the dead of winter. Germain claimed they were from God. She is the patron saint of abused children in poverty. St. John the Baptist and Jesus. Jesus is being anointed by his cousin the Baptist, gazes placidly downward. The Sermon on the Mount, crowding the large bas-relief, the church floor, black and white alternating squares. The church floor has been much debated. Some have linked the tiles to the heretical Cathar notion of duality. Though Saunier would have been familiar with Cathar beliefs, there's no reason to assume that he himself would expound.
all this stuff is interesting, but I'm not sure how to use it. All this stuff is interesting, but those Magdalene statues mark the points on the circle.
Okay, we've already done that.
Magdalene
That's why I said if you do the next Serpent Rouge, it should move on. Right now it's moved on to Aries.
is the circle. Regard is the quadrangle. North, west, south, wind, east. Those are directions. So something is surrounding her. Saint Michael of his planet.
Pythagoras, like a Pythagorean theorem.
So that's that's going to be
Quaternity.
the triangle this time.
Probably.
Means a group of 4. Ah, it's a 4, so maybe it's the rectangle. I thought it would be this Pythagorean theorem.
All four concepts, four seasons, four cardinal directions.
North, south, east, and west. Yeah.
Four stages of man. The square itself is represented by the number 4. It is solid and earthy and stable, poised more heavily, form of the circle, the tilted square.
Tilted square represents the light along with the circle. That must be the part about the cat reflects the light in harmony with the queen. So we're looking for a tilted square.
And we have the tilted square,
It's
which we
meaning
got from
images,
those
Christ.
4 angels.
Whereas the square represents the concepts of earthy. Fluid, meaning akin to the circle. The tilted square, like the circle, has been symbol of the sun, light in general, squaring the
We're
circle.
supposed to square the circle in the neck. But how?
It's the alchemist's dream and the geometrical representation of squaring the circle. The square is placed so that the circle fills it maximally without breaking the square's boundaries. Symbolically, it represents the union of heaven, the circle, and earth, the square, thus bringing opposites together in a united whole, creating the kind of transcending or super conscious. Bloodlines mystics.
Yeah, probably. Is there any way that the other side can also touch a point?
I'm sure that square is the right size, but I'm not sure what angle it's at in relation to the meridian.
See, I think it has to
Taurus can help.
tilt. What did she say? Maybe what can help?
Taurus.
Look at Taurus's in the Serpent Rouge.
Okay.
How do I tilt the square? It says, my friend knows the secret but wisely hides the fruit among the chaff. Who's my friend? Is it talking about the parchments again?
Okay.
In the sanctuary is the font, fountain of love of those who believe. The mightiness of these words, by this sign you will conquer. I understand this now. The 4 are the stuff of the alchemist's laboratory, and their camp reflects the light in harmony with the queen. And yet the angels hold tight the secret of the angle that is the key to the kingdom. My friend knows the secret, but wisely he hides the fruit among the chaff, that the treasure not be lost to the infidels.
Fruit.
Firstborn of the creators extends. Look at that one right there. During this period. I would read, but it's really hard for me to see. Plus, Mike said my voice is seconds behind. I'll have to fix that in the camera as soon as I have control of it again. All this from the word fruit. And here I thought I say sea tree. That would have been mine, sea tree. We knew about that Elizabeth Bathory bathes in blood. We saw that last time. Huh. It's a lot of language there.
Remember the act in their communion service. AGH. Mystica.
Is that like blood types?
Squaring the circle.
Okay.
With that geometry.
So see how the square was turned? In that picture, the square is turned that way. I see a square. I see a circle. I see a square on the outside of the circle. And then I see a triangle. Which is similar to what you have, so I don't understand why this isn't ticking off something or other.
So it seems pretty close, unless it's not quite right. I mean,
You got these 2 points that may not be lining up properly.
unless we need some more or something like that. But my legs are falling asleep.
Oh, I thought you said you're falling asleep. I'm like, that's my stream. All right, let's just take a look.
Do a search for Saint Michael.
All right, hang on. So the delay is which way, Mike? They told me to add, to sync the source with the additional delay, you need to add 3 milliseconds to the delay. I had it at 3, so what if I add like that? Is that now? See, that's delayed, really delayed. Mike, can you see it? It's the sound of your voice, then the movement of your mouth. How about now? To me, the camera is really delayed, but tell me what that looks like now. I have not messed around. Usually that auto set itself up, so I haven't messed around with it. Yeah, it's not going to fix. So that's why I don't mess around with this. Test. Test. You guys see it? Hasn't changed? Yeah, I don't understand. Now I don't even know where the delay, where that part is. Oh, that's the streaming avatars. No wonder I'm not finding anything. I'm like, I don't even see it. To sync the source with the additional delay of your Elgato game that's Elgato. How about now? Bring your string up in a new tab. I know, I see it. I've seen it before on videos, so I'm sure. But how about now? Now I removed all that extra delay. So you have to have, there's a delay when you're capturing with the Elgato capture. Yeah, I can't fix it, Mike. If it's late, I can't fix it. There's a delay. This one has no delay. I don't know. Makes me want to not even have my face. Makes me want to do just like one of those people do and have the beer or something like that, talking for me. Because I've never had any problems with the cam. I mean, I've had delays on streams. So, but this time I added like 300 seconds of delay. I don't know what it was. It was suggesting it for the Elgato. But now I'm wondering if I needed it at all. So, all right. I didn't get a chance to look up St. Michael. I was busy messing with this camera delay. So feel free to go in and look up St. Michael.
Seven archangels. Christian is Michael who wrestles with the devil and wins. He's often depicted fighting a dragon, devil in human form. In some accounts, he is the angel who threw out Satan out of the heavens at the time of the fall. Such is often upon the faithful, representing various significance in alchemy. Is one of the four angels, along with Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. Interesting.
Oh, represents four
fire,
elements.
Alchemy. Blue apples. Grapes sometimes used in magic circles and roll. Ah, okay. Palms blue. Okay.
Oh, that's what the woman was saying. When we were locked inside the Count Me Creepy place, the woman was yelling at us, just saying, "Palms blue."
Yes.
Palms
Okay.
blue. I thought she was trying to eat her vampire. I was just trying to eat her, But that's what she was saying.
Okay. And is that Chateau?
Ceres.
Okay, it's talking about fruit. Oh, okay, yeah, this was it. Shows Scion.
These questions must be left for planets.
Okay, we've got that part.
Mine's blue.
Something bit blue apples. It's really hard to see the text. It's so black against yellow.
Oh, wait, let's do it.
See, you're not quite on the point.
To the meridian blue essence. That is, to the meridian from the daily.
Line
Tangential to the circle and intersects with conjoining features on the meridian.
So there we go. Yeah, it was right.
Okay.
Okay, click on the square you placed not too long. So the top half locks in with the new line. It's time for. Okay.
And that is now locked in place, right?
Yes, that must be.
There we go.
There it goes. Click, click, click.
I hear the points moving forward.
Yep.
Good job.
So,
Okay, this is a wrap, folks. We've got a good stopping point for the night. We've got for the week. We're going to pick it back up and continue rest of the Serpent Rouge, and because it all is important to finishing the game, and you can't do it without it. Now I'm going to raid my son. So if you guys will hang in there, we're going to see if we can turn you over to actually sons, because both boys are playing a game, but
Is it Pong?
no. And so I can't do anything if you don't move. Thanks. Eat your brownie.